Reflection of allegiance.
All right.
Heavenly Father, thank you for enabling us to gather here this evening to conduct the people's business. Help us to hear what is presented, to make sound choices, and to share the things that will benefit all of us here in Castle Shannon. Help us to manage and solve the various challenges that we face as a community. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Council President Nancy Kovacs.
Here.
Here.
Tony Coates is absent. David Seiler.
Here.
Brandon. Jeremy M.
Here.
And Paul Coffey.
Present.
Mayor Paul McCartney.
Here.
Jim Allen. Here. Michael Foot.
Here.
Dennis Bialdo.
Time.
Ken Truber. Paul Whitmire.
Vacation.
Jason Stanton.
Thank you. An executive session was held this evening at 6 p.m. for the purpose of collecting information or educating agency members about issues. Are there any revisions or additions to the agenda?
The notification for the August 25th meeting.
Okay.
Do you-
I will ask the borough manager to add that revision.
Just as a notification to the public, council has determined that they are going to be canceling their August 25th meeting. So the next meeting will not be until the second Tuesday,
Monday.
Second Monday in September.
August. We'll have one meeting in August.
We'll have our one meeting in August, which is the 11th. 25th will be canceled, and then the next meeting will begin September 8th.
So we don't need to make any motion at this point. That's okay. Public comment on agenda items. If anybody would like to comment on any agenda items. There being no comments, we'll move to the public presentations. No public presentations. We need an approval of the minutes. If everybody's read the minutes, if there's no corrections or additions, but I have a motion to approve the July 14th, 2025 Borough Council Business Meeting minutes.
I make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. We have a sale of borough property. I don't know, Chief, would you like to explain that?
I'd be happy to, Madam President. So this is the electronic non-radar device called NRAD, which essentially is lasers, if you will. And when a vehicle would pass through 2 points of lasers, it would time the vehicle with distance over time for speed. The unit was purchased on a grant long before I got here. It's got to be over 20 years old. It's no longer being used. It's manpower intensive. It's a very, very large box. Probably could buy them now, probably something this size. So right now we carry it around in a very large crate. It takes 2 officers to run. So, and that City of Jeanette has offered the Borough of Castle Shannon $500 for this device, and I'm recommending that council take their money and get rid of the device. Hopefully they can put it to good use.
Do we have anybody have any questions?
Are they going to come and pick that up, Chief?
Yes, sir.
They will.
And where do we get the value determinant less than 1,000?
The
Who determines it?
timing company that does our certification now said that the thing almost had a 0 value. So we'll take $500.
Great. Thank you.
So do we need a motion for that?
Motion appropriate. No?
No, it's per resolution 596. All we're doing per that resolution is notifying council and the public that there's public property being sold.
Okay, we have an easement issue. The motion is to authorize the president, council, and borough manager to execute 3 agreements for pedestrian access and construction easement and grant right-of-way for Sleepy Hollow sidewalk improvements. There's no questions. I need a motion.
Make a motion. I'll second.
In favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. We don't have any bid awards, contracts or resolutions, council committee reports, community engagement and events. We have nothing there. Finance?
Yes, I received 2 check registers since the last meeting. The first dated July 17th, the second July 25th, and I have no further questions.
None either. I reviewed both registers as well. No
Thank you.
questions, please.
You need a motion to authorize the payment of all outstanding bills and invoices totaling $193,214.96 from the general fund, $139.06 from the streetlight fund, $3,591.84 from the sanitary sewer fund, $35,323.05 from the capital fund, and $9,206.26 from the library fund. Have a
I'll
motion?
make that
I'll make the
motion.
motion.
Nope, sorry.
Well,
Second.
just put it in order of look, so I'll go first.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Before
HR?
we move on, I hate to ask, I saw this and forgot to write it down. On the check register, there was refunds to numerous people on a couple different pages, and it said 0 on it. Why would that have been? I really can't tell you which one maybe it was the one of July 25th. I think there was at least 2 pages of dollar amount was 0. And you know what, top of the page, it wasn't like check register. It said something like expenditures, something.
It could be that there were no reimbursements for that check run.
Well, names were on it.
Okay.
Former
I'm
council
just looking
person.
at the summary.
Name was listed on it. That's why I asked. I can find it, I'm sure.
Because they're hard checks.
No, there was actual names on it. Lisa Shartle's name was on it. It just made me wonder why her name was on it. And it said
Oh, it would have been, I think, probably off of payroll because zero deductions were made.
these other people weren't payroll people. They weren't employees.
We've been having some issues with our paycheck system at the moment, so it might have just been a weird choice. I'll have to check on that.
You be a little more prepared next time.
Yeah, I just don't even know why I didn't write it down, and that's why I'm grasping for straws. Yeah, there's a page with, oh, that's something else.
Yeah, I can't find it on the register I have, so we'll have to move on and maybe we'll ask if we can.
Let's see, those ones
We
have
can
dollar
check on
amounts
that.
on them, where the others don't. That wasn't that.
It's the 17th.
It might be.
Will you look for that while we move
Yeah,
on?
I
we're
would.
moving
That'd be
on. So the
fantastic.
motion carried, so we're going to go, nothing on HR personnel. Planning and codes.
There was 2 properties brought up last meeting, 3533 Poplar and 3540 Poplar. I contacted both parties. They seem to be cooperating with me. I condemned 3540. And the other one, just everything's so overgrown, they claim they're going to cut it right this week. So, again, they understand what's going on and moving forward on it. And hopefully something gets done immediately. And then next meeting, we'll be having a public hearing with Killarney, where they're having a mixed-use building as a conditional use, the dance and cheer establishment with possible storage or office space.
That's the old Poland Spa outlet, right?
I mean,
Is that the Poland Spa outlet?
yes,
Yeah.
the old Poland Spa. The plumbing.
Or plumber, yeah.
Just sold it, yeah.
Mm.
And the address is going to change. There's been a few, we have some addresses here that need taken care of, and that'll be 941 because Steel City Collision uses 951.
Okay.
And 911 gets on me to correct some of these. And Linden Grove is going to be the address, but it's Willow.
Yeah, it's gonna be, I still see that in the notes, yeah.
Hey,
So,
Paul, excuse me. I just noticed the other day the overgrowth on that corner of 88 and Grove, where that digital sign is, it's, those weeds and are getting pretty,
Yeah.
there's somebody going to be able to take care of that at some point?
I believe the people that, your daughter
Yeah.
in that building, he notified to cut it.
Okay.
Yeah, right on the corner there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 3 or 4 feet high. Pretty tall there at the corner.
Corner of that building.
All right.
did we find out yet what's actually going into the Grove? Is it a
No,
restaurant?
I haven't heard anything yet.
And Kimmy's,
I wanted to go in and find out what's going on, but I haven't. Every time I wanted to go there, it was closed, but
yeah, I mean, well,
I will look into it.
It's done Friday, according to their sign.
I know, I seen the sign.
yeah,
And then the Grove's gonna be done this week, right? I mean, I heard.
They were done on Saturday.
Oh, they were? They just had
They
a,
were done Saturday.
had a last hurrah thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard what's going to go in there.
What's the business in the Grove Road in the old diner on the one end of that piece of property?
Where Bob's Diner used to be, or not?
Yeah, where Bob's there.
Yeah.
The end of, is
The tattoo.
that what it is?
Yeah, tattoo parlor.
Just
Been there
tattoos?
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in there, yeah.
so if you want to get inked, Mayor, you can head over.
And he's trying to buy the
Get something on your head, Mayor.
Maybe
Get a
get
tattoo.
the hair tattooed on there.
The castle and
It's blinding me. You gotta get something.
I have a crown.
Let's get focused here. Okay, any other questions for Paul? Public safety? You're on. You want to be first?
Council members, appreciate it.
sit here.
So far for the month of July, we've attended 30 calls this far, no major incidents to note. Year to date, we've logged 181 incidents, so we're well above where we were last year at this time. So we're looking to be a little over 300 possibly by the end of the year.
Wow.
In-house fire trainings, Monday, 7/14, fire school was held. We did some practice on our ropes for low angle rescue, about 2.5 hours in the training facility, practicing pulling up victims from over at Hillside. Monday, we at no fire school, we gave the firefighters off that evening to spend time with their families and right before the carnival got started. So well-deserved night off for the firefighters that usually come to our trainings. Outside trainings on 7/12 and 13, 2 firefighters attended emergency vehicle operations training, which was a 16-hour course. On 7/16, 2 firefighters attended a structural collapse operation. That was a 4-hour class. On July 20th or 19th and 20th, one firefighter went through command and control for company level operations. That was a 14-hour course. So, firefighters are getting out, taking classes up at the academy and online. So proud of all the guys that firefighters that took training, outside training, all along with attending our in-house. Miscellaneous items. On 7/4, we attended the Brentwood 4th of July parade, showed off the new engine. It was a big hit going through the parade. Everybody loved the green. They loved the new truck. A lot of people were coming into the carnival asking why we didn't have it down around back. We had to keep it in service as best we could. And with people coming into the lot, we just didn't want a chance having to get through the lot. So we put it down there one night, but the folks that were coming to the carnival see it. So I think it's been well received. It's a nice truck. It's been a godsend for the last few weeks with the air conditioner. It's the first truck that we have air conditioning. There's a couple of full-timers rolling around in the grid. I believe there are. And that doesn't make a firefighter. Last thing I have is that SHACOG, Chiefs Association for SHACOG, is going to be putting on a Fire Ops 101 for one of the council members to attend. So It'll give, be hosting it. The program will give decision makers a better understanding of the challenges of the job. Local elected officials and municipal managers will participate in hands-on firefighting and rescue operations under the controlled supervision of our firefighters and first responders. Attendees will be introduced simultaneously demonstrating fire and emergency medical operations from suiting the proper protect, we'll put them in proper PPE and be performing auto extrications and extinguishing fires. So there's a, we're going to go and meet out at Upper St. Clair Fire Department. From there, we'll do a brief discussion, get some vitals on whoever, one of the council members, program manager, once they attend. We'll load up into a bus. We'll leave for the new training center over in Mount Lebanon. And 10:15, the first scenario will begin. We'll be back, and we'll have a total of 5 scenarios throughout the day. And we're expected to be back at the Upper St. Clair firehouse for a debrief and a light lunch in the afternoon around 2 o'clock that afternoon. So I think it'll be a good program. It's the first time I think that we're trying to attempt it. I don't know if they tried to attempt when Dad was the chief. They were successful at it, but we've been talking about it for at least a year and a half now. So just mark your calendars, get ready. It's going to be Thursday, October 9th, and it'll begin at 9 a.m. So
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Tell me again how much weight all this equipment is when it gets on.
when we put you in the
Yeah, when you put me in this fire gear
fire gear.
and you get the forklift to get me on top of the truck.
Yeah, about an extra 80 pounds on top of your body. Hopefully it's not too hot that day, too, so.
I think I'm going to be asking for volunteers.
Merging everything.
Baldwin Borough has merged. They are now one fire department. They have one chief, a couple of deputy chiefs. So they are now going to be called, or they're being called Station 106.
Oh,
So they've lost their designation 104, 105, 107. So.
okay. Thank you.
And that's all I have. So again, we'll be probably putting out a formal email to the council. I'll send it to.
Okay. Let me see. I weigh 140, add another 80 pounds.
I'd love to have one or two of you attend. We'll put you in our fire gear, suit you up for the day, and let you go through the. We're going to also offer the same thing to Baldwin Township and the commissioners over here. So we're hoping to get one or two of them to attend this. Again, it's being held through SHACOG, so all the other, there's 32 municipalities will be participating. So it should be a good day to
Okay,
do a little bit
guys wanna
of meet
think
and
about-
greets and get to know our council people or borough managers a little better.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Chief, any summary on the carnival
Oh.
played out?
It was, I think it was good.
Your thoughts?
Well attended. I know I was stuck in my tent most of the night, so we did pretty well there. I mean, we always do pretty well at the money wheel. I don't know. I probably asked Jeremy a little bit more about it, but from what I could see, it was successful, and the people that were there seemed happy. And again, I've told Jeremy over the last few years with Carnival, like coming out of COVID, Carnival changed. There used to be the parents just dropping off the teenagers and them going crazy and running through the parking lot. Now you see more families attending the fair for the 3 or 4 days that we have it. It's nice to see it. The parents are bringing the kids down. The kids, everybody's having a great time. So that's one big takeaway that I've seen since the end of COVID, that families are participating again with the kids.
Thank you.
Thank you. All of you have anything?
Thank you for your time. The only thing I want to add was I want to thank the chief for writing officers for the fair. There was a lot of interaction with the officers and the public. A lot of people, they took their time to talk to everybody and shake hands and pass out stickers for the kids. So, Chief, thank you for fine officers.
Yeah, I will say that we have one of the better relationships between fire department and police officers out of going to the Shake Hogs and seeing how some of these other municipalities interact with the police. We have one of the best relationships with our police departments.
And that's how it should work,
And it should.
especially in safety-related
Yeah.
fields.
Thank you to Chief for allowing officers.
Thank you. Chief, anything for the,
I just have a couple of things, Madam President. The couple of council members came down and looked at the finished now locker room. We purchased those lockers from forfeiture funding with some supplemental money to do the breakdown renovation. Money for that, but the officers are very pleased. Council members that were down there saw that the lockers are first rate. And then if you come into the parking lot, you can see a long overdue renovation or resurfacing and painting of that parking lot. I want to express our gratitude. So thank you for that. That's all I have.
thank you. Public Works, Bill's not here. I know the Public Works have been diligently working on the park, the landscaping. They've done a terrific professional job with the landscaping up there and the signage. I don't know any other thing that we're involved in Public Works wise.
Benches have been installed at Upper Hamilton. And then they've been helping maintain our buildings, the interiors of our buildings, while we had some difficulties with custodians.
Okay, thank you. Allegheny County Boroughs Association, have they been in contact with us for the meeting for September yet?
Yes, I spoke with them.
Okay, so we're going to host the September meeting of the Allegheny County Boroughs Association. They meet quarterly. So, and if any of the participating communities has a major project or something they want to show off, like last year, Whitehall hosted the group to show off their new swimming pool, and then so I suggested that we host in September so we could show off Hamilton Park. So we're gonna do our quarterly meeting at the park then.
And Madam President, I did extend an invitation to our state senator. I haven't heard back from them yet, but they would be giving kind of a keynote address.
Okay, thank you. I'll get with you on that also to clean that up and get it moving. Civil service, I think there's nothing. Economic development,
Nothing here.
nothing. Library, I don't think anybody's, library, I'm sorry. I'm so used to seeing
Maureen Lackey, Executive Board member of the library. I'm here on behalf of Heather, who couldn't be here tonight. Texas Roadhouse fundraiser this Thursday from 11 to 10 p.m. 10% of the food sales will be donated back to the library. If you want to know more about the Friends and what they do for their library, come to their meeting on Tuesday, August 5th at 7 p.m. in the lower level of the library. Save the dates for the Friends of the Library Fall Used Book Sale, Thursday, September 11th through Saturday, September 13th. Color Our World Summer Reading Program. All ages are encouraged to participate. Still have time. Programs run through August 15th. Forms are online and at the library. Want to know what's happening at the library? Join our weekly email list. Call or email the library to be put on the list. Also check out our website and social media sites.
Thank you. Any questions? Thank you. Medical Rescue Team South?
Yes, last Wednesday, we voted to approve and pay our annual community assessment balances, and they're due shortly. Ours is a little over 71,000. That's the extra. So what we did for this year was only pay the 24 number, and then now we got to take care of the difference.
Okay.
And the good news is both Mount Lebanon representatives voted to pay their balance. So the results of their study isn't in yet, but they both voted to do that. So that's the good news.
No bad news?
No bad
Oh,
news
good. Okay.
so far.
Any questions? Shakog?
Next meeting, no July meeting due to the golf outing. Next meeting is the 21st of August in Jefferson Hills.
Allegheny County Southwest Tax Collection? Nothing. Mayor's report?
Well, I did attend the Pennsylvania State Mayors Association conference last week. very interesting. We had some great presentations, one concerning immigration, another one briefly on the Radar Coalition. Jim will never give up on that, never. And we had the chief economic analyst from financial analyst from PNC Bank gave a presentation on the economy and where it's going over the next 5 years. And that was very interesting.
What's it look like?
Well, it looked okay, I guess. Yeah, I mean, well, I can't get into the details because it was a very lengthy meeting, and he had a lot of graphs and a lot of things to concern you. If you're worried about the economy, you still should be. Okay. So, in his opinion, okay. And there were other sessions as well, but it was a very interesting conference. I'm glad I went. I say to all the mayors that didn't go, they missed a lot. So it's for mayors. People think that the Boroughs Association, they have a mayor's group too. Yeah. They get like a half a session or one session at their conference. We devote 3 days to it, and those mayors that go to that one, they don't want to go to ours. So we don't. We have 500 members, but we're lucky to get 80 or 90 people, which is a shame because well, there's no other mayors here, but I know a lot of Allegheny County has 84 mayors. 84. We get maybe 10 of them. You got 84 mayors here. I mean, if they all came or half of them came, it would be, but I know that's true with all associations. I know the chief could tell you that. And I don't know about the, how many show up for the Allegheny Boroughs Association.
It's the same. It's various. And I do have to say, I mean, I've been a council person since 1995, and I've never gone to a conference or a presentation that I have not come away with something, some new piece of knowledge, some new learning, so I encourage everybody that, is in public service to
There's
take
more
advantage.
for council people and nothing there for mayors, but there's a mayor's organization and they take up halves. They go to the conference because for whatever reason, I don't know why.
Yeah.
But anyhow, that's my report.
Thank you. Manager's report.
Madam President, just to tie into some comments previously, I just want to mention once again the Public Works crew did a real nice job with the landscaping at the park. They installed 6 benches at Upper Hamilton. They're about halfway through constructing the horseshoe pit. Cornhole installation has been completed. Our contractor has finally completed the decorative and the privacy fence over by the splash pad. And then talking about the splash pad, we as staff are still working diligently to get that system up and running. We have decided to bring Vortex back in. There'll be a technician here Friday. The hope is that the technician will get the system up and running. Once the system is up and running, then all the other parallel tasks can be done. Permit inspections, secondary disinfection, the UV system, and all the other parallels that we've got in the midst of getting this thing up and running. So I will certainly inform council and the public once we have the system officially up and running.
And we are
open to the public.
We are as frustrated as I know our residents are that this hasn't been available in this ungodly heat. So we're doing everything possible to do what we have to do to get going. Thank you. Solicitor's report. Real estate tax collector?
No, I'm still trying to deal with the computer issues.
Oh, geez.
But we'll figure it out at some point. And school taxes are coming in quickly.
Oh, I can't wait.
Although I have to say, Wednesday was first night they came in, and there was only one person that complained. I was shocked. So
interesting. We have the public comment section on non-agenda items. So if anybody wants to comment on non-agenda items, you can make your way up to the podiums. Oh, you can complain. You can complain about everything you want to.
Can I first say what I want to say?
But introduce yourself, your name, address, so for the record.
It's Marlene Kennedy, 945 Arch Avenue.
What was the last name? I didn't.
HUWE.
Okay.
First, I want to tell you, we moved here in 71, so we've been here for many years. I have driven a school bus since 77 here. I know I used to drive Officer Dave when he was just a little tot.
Yeah.
And now I don't drive the big buses. Now I monitor for special needs children, but I'm still over there. My husband, during the years we moved here, he loved the kids and he was a great coach from baseball all the way up to middle school with them. And then he was a soccer referee here also. So this is the first time I've come with a complaint. My property has a lot of huge, huge trees. They're not mine. They're becoming overpowering. If my husband is out or I am out.
Where do you border? Do you border on coming up from Sleepy Hollow on the end or
The opposite end of Arch.
the opposite end of Arch?
Yeah.
Okay.
On my side.
Towards Poplar.
No. Yes, towards Poplar. It's on
Okay.
my side, next to the last house.
Sterling's. Or Sterling's the last
Across
house?
the street.
Sterling's are across the street.
Okay.
Now, the trees, if my husband's out working or I'm not working, and those trees fall, they fall on my house. They're getting huge. I mean, they are so large, I can't believe it. Nobody seems to be responsible for them. Now, we keep our back nice, but with all this overgrowth, at my age, I have to get down and do every year spend a couple $100 with Rhonda, just trying to keep all the crap from the other neighbors from overcoming our property. Now, someone told me that if something would happen, it's up to my insurance policy. I don't know if that's true or not. That was what I was told.
What if a tree falls?
If a neighbor's tree falls and damages my house or hurts someone on my property, that is up to my insurance policy. That's what I was told.
And that's probably correct because my daughter lives on the corner of Park and Poplar and a tree crashed into the neighbor's tree, spoke up and hit her neighbor's garage. And
Some are dead. What happened was the neighbors next door many years ago planted that ivy and it has completely taken over the trees, which eventually kills them. And some are dead, some are alive. The property next to me also is never cut. The weeds are so huge that grow over onto our property and nobody does anything about it. We have rats once in a while because the woods are coming closer with everything growing wild back there. I can't control it anymore. Now, with the insurance policy, so does this mean if someone else's trees, because they're not responsible enough to take care of them, my insurance has to pay for it, which raises my insurance. And if it's a loss of life or someone is injured, I don't think the insurance policy is going to make up for that. So I just don't understand why that there's no something in Shannon that people have to be responsible for their own trees.
I don't know, Paul, do you have any comment or do you want to go take a look at it and see what?
I know exactly where she lives, and I think a year or two ago, I did visit her house, driveway and that. But unfortunately, the way the laws read, you're allowed to cut what grows on your side. I know that's not helping you. And, but other than that, if the tree's alive, exactly what you're saying is true. It's,
I don't think they're all alive.
and
No.
I could take a look,
On
you know,
two
again.
doors down from me, you know, where the Wolf House was,
Mhm.
there's a young couple in there, great couple. The trees, if you come by and look at the size of those trees, they're even taller than the ones that are threatening our place.
Mhm.
If they ever fall, they'll just kill those people right through that house.
No, I know if the tree's dead, I can notify whoever's tree is dead, and then they would be liable.
Well, can you come by and check?
Sure, I will.
See
I
what-
know exactly where you live, yes,
Okay,
I will.
Thanks, Paul.
thank you very much.
And can you get back to us with any information? Thank you.
As far as, I do write the one person up for their address all the time. That'll. I know who you're talking about, so.
Been like that for many years.
Do we have any other public comments on, do we have any old business?
The comment I made earlier, Vicky, I just looked at my computer. All of a sudden, they're all $50. So I guess it's a refund. When I looked this afternoon, they all said zero. I swear to you.
Yeah. Afternoon. Paul.
Sorry about that. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know what it
Like
is.
during the day.
I know what it is.
Any other old business? Any new business? Then can I have a,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
wait, where are we putting the
Second.
for the meeting? So we already did that, okay. Yeah, well, I'm drinking. We did a motion to adjourn.
We already did that.
Okay, do we have a second?
We already did that.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Already did that.
Second.